right, so it's day 2 now. We have a lot of our taping has dried. So today we're going to be doing a couple different passes on all the manufactured joints, or the ones that go across the middle of the room. We're going to have the gun on a low setting and basically just fill in the recess. And then for the butt joints, where the drywall meets at a 90-degree angle, is completely flat, we're going to do 2 feathering passes. So on the outside, then we'll come back tomorrow, do the final pass through the middle, and hopefully have as little sanding as possible. Okay, so we're going to do our first finishing pass on the sidewall here. So we've got our tapered joint or manufactured joint. Already a bit of a recess in there, and according to my taping guide, I'm going to have the gun set to 0 to have as thin of a bead as possible. And basically the big thing with doing your finishing passes, and when you are using the finishing head, is pressure and control is everything. So you want to have your whatever hand closest to the head as possible. Doesn't matter what different angle you use on the wall, whatever's comfortable for you is fine, but you want to make sure you've got all 4 feet of the finishing head nice and flat. That's what's going to control how smooth the mud comes out. I'm going to start about 2 inches off the wall, and once you feel it start to slide, you can literally just lay the bead straight across. Going to clean off the edges, make sure the edges look okay. You would sand them later anyways, but might as well clean it up while you can. And that's okay, that one's looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna do a butt joint here. I've got it taped already. Basically, I'm just gonna do a pass on each side of the tape so that I can feather it out between 16 to 18 inches. And I've got the gun set to 1/64 of an inch, and it'll look kind of like this. Start about 2 inches from the ground. And then I'm just gonna come and smooth it out. Okay. And we're gonna do the same thing for the other side. Okay, so I have 2 feathering passes on the outside at 1/64 of an inch on the finishing head. So now we're going to let it dry, and then tomorrow we'll come back, do 1 pass on 0 straight through, and then once that dries, we just sand it out and the whole wall will be perfectly nice and flat.